Hello, everybody. Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me for the new year, it is your old senior director. Am I allowed to do that, or are you going to just say?
It's been a lot of New Year's for me, so yeah, I think you could say that.
Hey, Jill, you are a great friend of mine, so I only pick on you
Oh,
because of
no offense.
that.
No,
Yeah, Happy New Year to you, and we're
you
so
too.
glad to have you back for another year and another what was a heck of a year, kind of a
Right,
transition year for 2022.
right.
And then looking
Yeah.
into 2023, you got a lot of
Hmm.
stuff already kind of coming up here. But first, let's reminisce. New Year. I mean, we can look
Oh,
back,
okay.
right? We haven't had a
Uh-huh.
chance. We met the last time was in early December. So
Yeah, all right.
let's just take, if you're going to summarize 2022, besides
Oh,
saying it's over, what would you say?
rebuilding, getting back to normal in quotes. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, and you had the patio. I mean, that fundraising campaign was
Holy
amazing.
moly, amazing. People are amazing. And I keep sending the flyer saying, this is the last flyer, because then another donation comes in. And this community is amazing,
Yeah.
amazingly generous with their time and their money. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, 23 is here, and
Mm.
you're like front page of the big newsletter this January. So you're sum up for 23.
Right. Well, they always make, not they. It's encouraged that I put something. I'd like to, I kind of like a stay behind the scenes kind of gal. So I
Mhm,
put my
mhm.
note, in each year, and then someone reached out and said, you really should put a picture. And I was like, listen, this is baby steps. But yeah, no, we got a lot going on in 2023 too. But speaking of being old, I think I'm always setting goals, as I say in there. Like I'm meeting with all my staff. I love goals, and I just love fresh beginnings. But I think something I've learned over the years is, I got a lot of goals, but sometimes I forget that, to be kind to myself and take care of myself and self-care. And so, I can handle both. People can handle both, but, trying to approach that a little bit more. Um, you know, I have some high standards and just trying to balance out, how do we get there without burning ourselves out? So it's only taken me 30 years, Jeremy, but I get it now.
See, and now it all full circles for saying on the old side of things, but yet on the new side of things, you're still rocking it each and every day. Let's jump into what I think is probably one of the biggest ones that I can remember for doing Talking Fitchburg is always talking about the AARP tax aid.
AARP, I
It
love it.
fills up so fast, so
It's
fast.
crazy. The tax people are wonderful. Our tax people are. One thing that failed to get in there is that we're not taking any calls until February, and so we're getting all kind of calls right now because people know how quickly that fills up. So it is in the newsletter. If you have questions, if you're eligible, you can call us and we can connect you with a tax help person. But I think people kind of understand now. These are simple, straightforward taxes that are done by wonderful volunteers. And yep, it fills up quickly. And, first comes, first serve is all we can say. So call us at the beginning of February. We'll have our dates lined up. So yeah,
There you go. You've heard it right here. So
right.
no
Don't
excuses if you're
bother
going to
us.
get in
No
on it.
bother us. Not
Yeah,
till
don't
February.
call. Yeah, don't call right now. Wait till February.
Yeah.
All right. Then moving on, a new. Well, I'm not sure if it's new, but understanding the journey. A new
Oh
piece
yeah.
coming up here. This is kind of cool. I mean, there you guys have expanded a lot on the LGBTQ plus
Right.
programming.
Well, so we had the author and that wrote that book, Be an Ally, the ABCs of LGBTQ. And in the audience, it was very well attended. We had a lot of family members that have loved, you know, that have members of their family that fall under this umbrella. And so one of the facilitators that helps bring that program here said, maybe we just do a roundtable because there was a lot of Q&A after people stayed. They talked, I have when my grandson just came out or my granddaughter. And so this is just a way to normalize, like, if you're feeling uncomfortable or how do you be a better ally? How do you support people that, identify as LGBTQ or other? And just making it more normal, I guess. And so we're just going to give this a try. The facilitator that's going to lead the group is also the facilitator of our lesbian social group. So yeah, so just come. You got questions, you just want to talk about it. Yeah, open to anyone.
Explore, learn, discover. I think
Yeah.
that's like in the mission statement of the senior center. So bringing in any programming, let alone this great program, it's a great opportunity to learn again there at the senior center. Another one is line dancing. I've been talking about this one as
Holy
it's been
moly.
sneaking up here, and here
crazy.
we go. Like, you have the ball drumming group, and now you're bringing line dancing in. Where does it stop, Jill? Where does it stop?
It doesn't. No, I don't know if we'll do pole dancing. Maybe there, Jeremy.
Happy New Year's. We're already in pole dancing.
So line dancing with Nancy. So this is February's, because January's class filled up like it just was. We had it listed at 20. The woman's like, I think I can take more. We had it at 30. We capped out. We had a wait list. So January starts this week, Thursday. February's already filling up. So isn't that fun?
Yeah, that's pretty surprising, because you think
know.
line dancing was a thing a while ago. It's not a thing that's gone away, but
no,
these things are still popular.
I guess so. And I met the instructor today, super nice. And so she went and, looked at the room. And so she told me it's more country and ballroom line dancing. So it's not like hip hop and stuff, even though I was trying to get Mandy to do a hip hop, as you know, that would go over really well. But anyway, people are just super excited. So I'm excited to see how the class goes on Thursday.
Do you know how to line dance? I don't know.
I'm terrible. I can't. I'm left-handed, but I'm right-footed, and I go the opposite direction.
I can't even repeat that. That's how bad I am. So
right, and
just leave it at that.
Exactly, and we're not serving alcohol like at a wedding, so my comfort level would be very low. So no, I'm not going to try that.
All right. Well, line dancing it is with Nancy. Get signed up before it fills up here real quick.
Yeah.
One that we talked about on a recent show here, VFW post. If you haven't been down to this one, by the way, it's a really cool location. But glad to have them in our neighborhood, and they're going to be starting to work with you. I
know, isn't that nice? So Stephen from the VFW, post 1318 on Skyline Drive. Is that right? Skylane Road.
Skylane.
Skylane. So
or Ski Lane. Gosh, don't worry. I'm just here to support you. Ski Lane. Right. Just winning here today. Really winning.
That's my fault. Stephen is the senior vice commander of the VFW. Nice guy, veteran himself, obviously. And he just really wants to be able to offer veterans support, help with benefits if need be. Certainly we have the social workers, but, I think having somebody who is a veteran themselves, putting together this social group is just a little more impactful than one of us trying to gather veterans together. So I'm really looking forward to that, because we were just a couple of weeks ago at lunch, I was talking to some of the guys at lunch that are veterans, and they started talking about how they got in their rations, they got like a pack of gum and a pack of cigarettes or something. And it just cracked me up. Like, those are stories that they can reminisce about. And they all added, oh yeah, remember, I don't know if it was Lucky Strikes. It wasn't good. But that was like in their rations, a pack of cigarettes and something else. But anyway, it's just about that, sharing stories, and just supporting each other. So I'm really excited to have the VFW here in Fitchburg now. So yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna truly a great thing to have in the community, anyways, and hopefully folks can stop in. They serve many different purposes, and I think this is a great opportunity for Fitchburg to learn about all the great ways. And plus, we have some with Oregon, Verona, Brooklyn. We have some really great military support around us in groups that help veterans. So this is a great opportunity, and you're bringing it right there to the senior center.
Bringing it to the center. Yep.
All right, final one, a change on some of the meals starting in January. Little John's. I've heard of them before.
Yeah, right. They've been so supportive, and definitely we, started partnering them during COVID when they gave us supplemental food. And if people don't know, Little John's uses day-old food from grocery stores that's donated to create these fabulous meals. I'm not sure now that they took over the county contract, that's a lot of food if they're actually purchasing some food now, because certainly there's dietary guidelines and menus that they have to abide by. But anyway, today is the first day. We've had a few little bumps in the road, but that's to be expected. This is a big contract that Little John's has taken on with a lot of different sites. So yeah, we're hoping and that everything is great and the food is good, and we'll kind of, got a little grace period, but yeah.
All right. Well, we'll have to try some of those meals. And
Yeah.
if you got any questions on the meals, you can contact the senior center.
Yep.
You can learn more. All right. We're out of time. But
Yeah.
Jill, if people want to stay up to date on what's going on at senior center, or
Mhm.
just stop in and say hi, how can they do so?
It's best to just stop in because it's fun to see us, and fun to see the center. But if you can't stop in, give us a call. If you can't give us a call, look on our website. Just go to the city, the department senior center, and boom, we're right there. Yeah, and you can call and have us deliver a newsletter if you don't like to read that online, but everything is online. So yeah.
All right, fantastic. Well, happy New Year, Jill.
Yeah, you
Sorry for welcoming you in with an old comment, but so glad you're back and here to
good.
go. All right, Jill, Fitchburg Senior Center, get your program, your newsletter today, and stop on their website as well. And of course, say hi to Jill. She needs
Yes,
all the help she can get.
indeed.